Blizzard workers share salaries in revolt over wage disparities. Blizzard receives criticism that wages are too low. Blizzard, we are constantly reviewing compensation philosophies to better recognize the talent of our highest performers and keep us competitive in the industry, all with the aim of rewarding and investing more in top employees. Employees, we need more money. You're not paying enough. Blizzard, our overall salary investment is consistent with prior years. Employees, yeah, we know. That's the problem. Salaries should not be private. This tactic is how companies get away with paying you less. I worked at Blizzard during its heyday. Like many of the previous Redditors who shared, working at Blizzard was a dream. Right after college with a computer science degree, I accepted a phone tech position at $15 an hour. Sure, it was very low pay, but I got my foot into the door. At first, it was college all over again, 99% male, converted all but one bathroom in the building into male use only, all who were gamers and into tech. We played games at work, then hung out after work, and had LAN parties on the weekends. Unfortunately, I quickly learned there was an established hierarchy. Developers, Team 1, Team 2, IT, and the rest of us, customer support, game testers, quality assurance, etc. Top teams got cratered food, mid to bottom teams received nothing. Worked real hard and within 3 months got into the top tier as one of the core members of a secret game you now know of called World of Warcraft. With a yearly salary of $42,000. Wood. Long hours, working every day for months on end. 60 hours to 80 hours week was normal. Didn't matter if I was physically at work or at home, there was always more work to do. Blizzard was cheap everywhere. Not just salary. I mean really cheap. Here's an example. Building out the data centers. We had a team of 4 guys, including me. We flew economy, we shared a hotel room, only 2 meals were paid by the company. Blizzard was so cheap that they didn't even buy the servers whole. The CPUs and memory were separate. We had to unbox servers, unbox RAM, unbox the CPU, the blade enclosures. 8 servers per enclosure, 1 blade enclosure per realm, 40 realms per data center, all manual labor, you get the drill. No extra pay nor benefits, no vacation time, just us doing grunt work. Note, we were the main support for Battle.net, Blizzard Network, and World of Warcraft, so yes, we had to work even back in our hotel rooms. Yes, did you know that the entire Battle.net and World of Warcraft day-to-day operations was managed by just 4 people? Yes, there were other teams for development, coding, etc., but day-to-day operations was just us 4. Fortunately, World of Warcraft was a hit. Unfortunately for me, even longer hours, as I was one of 3 people that could fix the underlying infrastructure. We were always on call and I was the sucker who always answered my pager around the clock. To be fair, they promoted me multiple times. I managed global World of Warcraft infrastructure around the world. 4K servers over 9 data centers. Again around the clock, as the US team was the only unit allowed to address and fix issues, as the Paris, South Korea offices had very limited access, not to mention China, who had near zero access. My highest yearly salary from Blizzard, $82,000. My biggest accomplishment, I ran the command that launched World of Warcraft. Priceless. Biggest benefit, exploiting major bugs that were reported by the community, both well-known and zero-day, before the dev team had a fix that then my team would push out. TLDR, pay sucks, but I learned a lot. Remember when Blizzard wasn't complete garbage? Anyone else still boycotting Blizzard? Reminder, keeping wages a secret isn't to protect employees from jealousy, it's to protect employers from having to pay fairly. Every reasonable adult who sees that their coworker with 5 more certifications and a master's degree will get paid more than them will not be mad. Share your wages, discuss them, and hold companies accountable. Edited for grammar. Where's the spreadsheet? I interviewed at Blizzard for a position on the Battle.net, https://battle.net, team about 5 years or so ago. I made it all the way to the offer. When I was given my offer, I had already been in the field for 6 years. Their offer was terrible. They then tried to sell me the whole "it's a privilege to work here." Let me share what seems like it must be a secret. You don't have to accept the offer. I won't lie, I wanted to work for Blizzard so badly, but I wasn't going to get screwed over doing it. I moved on, got an offer somewhere else making far more. Blizzard is going to continue to pay what people will accept. If you want real change, quit taking low-ball offers. Also note how Blizzard quality has been getting worse. Yeah, quality employees cost $. Those that aren't getting adequate pay and that are really good at their job just move on. Whenever we have these talks about Blizzard, I can't help but recall this Penny Arcade comic. https://www. pennyarcade.com/comic/2019/01/14/Survivors Guild, https://www. pennyarcade.com/comic/2019/01/14/Survivors Guild. Kind of sad what happened to Blizzard, really. This is an example of informational asymmetry, where the business has the knowledge/negotiating power and the employee does not. Why shouldn't everyone's salaries be public? If a company is paying fairly, it shouldn't matter. Would help with the gender and race gap as well. Only reason we don't is because we've been conditioned that we're not allowed to buy the very businesses we're negotiating with. Game industry needs to unionize. A lot of people are commenting on how QA testers should be paid very little and that it's a relatively brainless job. While I will say a basic QA tester is an easy job, it's the whole department that suffers. I worked as one of 3 managers on the QA team for a large MMO project for a large video game company. Not only was I still testing, but I was in charge of my team of 15 people, training new employees, doing reviews with employees, planning future projects, organizing information sent from other teams and making sure they get assigned, reviewing all bugs sent in, communicating with the main Japanese office, and making documentation of anything new while ensuring it all fit in with older documentation. I was getting paid $12 an hour. That's less than $20,000 a year after taxes. I was also not getting any benefits as they did everything in their power to keep me as a contract employee, even though I worked there for over 2 years. Since this job was in LA, I had to share a shitty 1-bedroom apartment with a roommate and eat mostly rice for every meal because I couldn't afford anything else. Even people at higher positions, which require specific skills, knowledge, and a larger workload, are getting paid next to nothing. This isn't just a Blizzard problem, this is a problem in the whole industry. Blizzard, Activision, Square Enix, Nintendo, Epic Games, they're all doing it. They reached out to me about a program manager position last year. I was intrigued, they laid the position out, and the work was interesting, but not what I was expecting. The recruiter never missed a beat though. Me, so this is a program manager, but without any reports, I'm an individual contributor. Her, yeah, but it's a senior IC position, you'll be reporting directly to the VP of XXX. Me, still, given the scope and responsibilities, seems like a step backwards in terms of career progression and compensation. I'd love to work for Blizzard, but I can't justify moving from San Diego to Irvine if it's a pay cut. Her, compensation isn't everything, but this position pays $XXXK/year, $35,000 less than my current salary, which is very competitive. We just need something with your unique skill set and background. Me, that's not just a cut, it's a 20% cut with less responsibility. She said she'd go back and see if they'd pony up because I was the purple unicorn they were after. I never heard from her again. This was right before all the Hong Kong stuff too, so I guess I dodged a bullet.